Hey guys and girls, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, hit that little bell notification and all that jazz. I'm Josh from Bennett Fishing and I ice fish a crap ton. So I'm going like three times a week right now. And like rod storage and tackle storage is a big issue when I'm bouncing around, especially on the Snow Dog. So I just purchased, and I'm gonna do an unboxing and first impressions and loading up the new Eskimo 42-inch rod locker. And it's a beautiful sunny day here in New Hampshire. That's why I got my hat on. And it's like 40 degrees out in the middle of winter time. It's like middle of February. So let's get this bad boy opened up. First impressions. And I like Eskimo products. This one was not very cheap, so it's brand new. It's 150 bucks for the 42-inch model, and it's $120 for the 32-inch model, and that's all in US dollars. And I'm hoping this can take all four of my rods that I keep, my 40-inch heavy rod and the other ones that I use, and take most of my tackle, if not all my tackle, in one bag that I can either put on my back and put on the Snow Dog and strap it down. So let's open it up. Let's do kind of a first impressions. Nice cardboard box. I bought mine directly from Eskimo because it was the cheapest, and shipping was free. I did see it for like $130 on some websites. Ooh, it looks nice. And the whole goal of this is to be tangle free. So I put mine, I'll show you guys how I store my rods right now when I'm driving around. It's literally in like a 5.5 or 6 gallon chlorine tablet bucket. Not ideal. When I get there, the reels are all loosened up, things are frozen, all covered in snow, and it's just not ideal. So let's open that up. That's pretty sweet. So it's got a carrying strap so you can arm strap it to your back. It's adjustable. It's got like a sticky, like non-slip coating on the bottom. Comes with kind of instructions and holds 42-inch rods. So you got to open it up and you can put basically tackle in there. So that's a pretty big box. And let me see if it fits. So these are the Plano 3600 series. Those fit perfectly in there. And I think these are Plano, like the 4800s, which is too big. But that also fits in there, not perfectly. Actually, it does. It's a little tight, but I can fit a couple of these Plano 3600s in there, and that's what I plan on doing. So let's take those back out. We're gonna load it here in a minute anyways. Close that back up. And then let's look at the rod locker storage. So it comes with, let me see if I can show that on camera there. So basically a rod can slide up into there, up into that cubby hole, and up into that cubby hole. And it's got these little rubber band straps right here that you can slide around the end of the rod. And then the other end can hold two more, and it's solid protected tubes. So these are actual like oval sized tubes in there, so your rods don't get tangled, they stay in there. So far I like it. I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger size wise, so it's going to be, I'm going to have to like change the tackle box sizes that I have in there to something a little bit smaller, which I should do anyways now that I'm getting a little bit more dialed. And it's got these three mesh pouches right here, which will be great. And actually they're 3 separate zippers. Great for like leaders and some other stuff like soft plastics will be great for in there. So let's see if we can get it all loaded up, and I'll show you guys how I store my rods right now. So this is how I store my rods. It's also a trash bucket, and there's toilet paper in there. And I always need the rod at the bottom because it's usually the one I put away last. Hey, so I was editing this video and now I've used the pack like 3 times. So this is actually gonna be a review of the pack as well. And I like the pack. I don't absolutely love the pack, mainly because I'll show you one reason, but I'll show you actually how I packed it. So I was packing it and not everything fit perfectly, but now I got it dialed in now that I've used it 3 times. So I'll show you what I packed everything. So I got my jaw jacker bells, I have my some soft plastics and pliers in there, some more soft plastics. I have the basically the Plano 3600 series. Got 2 of those, and I have an American Tackle Pro Staff, basically a 3600 series tackle box with it's my money box. All my jigs and stuff are in there. I'm gonna pull that out, and then I have more soft plastics and some other stuff and scents basically underneath that, and that all fits in there actually really nicely, where I can just close that, except for the tag's always in the way. I'm gonna cut it off eventually. And then I'll show you what rods I have in the end of it. So in this end, the easy end here, I have just a 28-inch ugly stick. I use the rubber band to keep this reel back. And this is my 27-inch ultralight tickle stick with a PC Fun reel. So those both fit in there really nicely. There's tons of space in them, even with the reels that I use. So I feel like not a lot of people use inline reels for some reason. I think they reduce line twist. So you can put that little rubber band on. Neither one of those is strung up, but that doesn't matter too much. Close that. I do like the strap here. I do like the handle here. And I do like the back strap, so I can carry this, but most of the time it's on my snow dog. So one of the things I don't like about this is I wish it had D-rings on it so I could strap it down a little easier. So right now I just have a bungee cord strapped over the top of it for my snow dog. So that's kind of a big downside for me. I didn't realize it didn't have that. And then we have the my big heavy rod, which is my my 40-inch clam rod, which I actually was just messing with, so it was actually loose. But one of the issues with the 40-inch clam rod is it's 40 inches from toe to toe, basically, or butt to tip, is this extra little handle piece here, the split handle, which is really great for hook sets to putting it on your arm. It is just like the perfect length to fit in there. No more, no less. Like it can't fit any more. I mean, obviously it can fit less. So what I actually have to do is loosen my line a little bit so it doesn't kink my line as much. And I can still slide that in there. So if I didn't have the extended handle on there, that would fit in there a little nicer. And then I also have my 30-inch with, now I just put a spinning reel on it because I actually am getting out of that center line reel, the 30-inch Wild Series, my medium heavy rod with a very short butt on it. So I think the next rod I will get for, like, I might get a frostbite rod next year. Spend the money is get one with a shorter butt section, because most of the time I don't need it. I'll use that one for Sebago when I'm, hook setting in 40 feet. So I like all that. Everything slides in there nice. The little, I think it's designed more for those smaller reels. I'm running, like I said, I'm running a 3000 series reel, which is a full-size summer reel. But it definitely is a tight squeeze. Now I wish they didn't make this tapered right here. So if you guys can see that side profile, there's really no reason to make that tapered. And I wish they made the zipper like the Striker Ice one, which I just saw a video of. The Striker Ice one goes down and across, so that way you could down and zip it and then it could fall, like go right out. Maybe their concept was, if you forget to zip this, your rod won't come out on this because, let's say you're going to the next spot and your thing flops open, your rod won't slide out. Maybe that's their mindset. But overall, I do like it. I'm not absolutely in love with it. I have used it now 3 times in different videos, and it seems to be holding up pretty good. There's no issues with zippers. And I might swap around some rods on each side depending on what I feel is going to be best for getting rods in and out. Especially that 40-inch rod with this split handle really messes everything up. But that's what I bought this for. This is the only rod pack that was in that $150 range that could do up to a 43-inch rod. There was another one by Lakewood Products that was like $230, $40, but that's more of a guide pack that has like 6 or 7 rods. So that's my review for 3 or 4 uses, and that's it. And that's how I pack it. So if you guys have any questions or concerns or comments, leave them below. I'll leave the link for this below on Eskimo's website, and if I can find it on Amazon. Overall, if you want to drop 150 bucks to protect your investment in rods, I don't have a lot of expensive rods in there, but I will eventually. Protect your rods, this is kind of the way to go. It's probably the cheapest one out there, besides the Strike Master one, which is shorter. It didn't fit that 40-inch rod, which is what I was looking for. Thanks for watching.